welcome to what I'm going to be calling Sun League in StarCraft December. This is where I play and cast, well I don't play, I cast your replays. This appears to be a Diamond League game, if I can figure it out. Down in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the red Zerg. It is Mare. And over in the bottom right-hand side, it is the blue Protoss, a Traders. I think. I don't know if I pronounced their names properly. I hope so. We have a pylon going up straight away. And we have a Traders moving out already. Over here we have a cancelled hatch to get an extra drone. And it looks like just more drones are on the way. An Overlord is coming out as well as that pylon as the scout is coming. No, this is not a scout. He can't spawn in up here, buddy. Where are you going? What do you think you're going to find? Where is this probe going? This looks like a proxy of some kind, but where is it going? The Overlord Scout is coming in, and we see that we already have a Forge coming down. Could this be a pylon rush? What is happening? We have a drone coming out to start the new hatchery as it comes up. 56 seconds already, so it's very good. No spawning pool as of yet. We have the Overlord slowly making its way. What is this drone doing? There is just nothing up here, buddy. Where are you going? What route are you taking? Move down, what are we going to see? We have a gateway on the way and a gas as well as a still no spawn. There comes a spawning pool for our Zerg. What is this probe doing? It's just doing nothing. We have a hatchery, second hatchery sort of halfway done and the spawning pool's on its way. 3 drones coming out. But this is much... Wait, no, that's just the Overlord probe. Scout, never mind. The gateway's still not down. There's a forge. This probe is still doing nothing. What shenanigans are you up to? We will keep an eye on this as we go. Wait, what's happening down here? We have the pylons coming in. Has Mare scouted it? Hold on. Mare does not know it's there. Does he suspect anything though? Probably not. There's the 3 probes. We've got the spawning pools about to finish. This is not going to be good timing. We have the first cannon coming down, and Mare still... Wait, sorry. Mare has now seen it. He knows what's happening. Does he... What can we see coming out? We see 2 queens coming out. Speed and some... what do we call these? Spine crawlers. I'm forgetting words, but those cannons are going to be finishing up soon. This could all be coming in far too late. What can we do? We see 4 cannons being warped in by a Traders, our blue Protoss. The first one's about to finish, and there's still no Zerglings or Queens or anything to deal with. As these cannons rush just keeps moving in. Closer and closer. Can anything be done about this? We've got the 2 probes, one on the top, one on the bottom. This is completely walled in. First Queen spawns in, and it is out of range of that first cannon, but these 2 cannons are going to finish way before she can take out either of them. And that is going to be a dead hatchery or a dead queen, but that queen can hopefully transfuse and keep that hatchery alive a little bit longer than it should. We've got is there anything coming behind this from the Protoss though? This is an all-in completely and utterly. Okay, the spawning pool is getting focused down by these cannons. 2 more cannons. We have what? 2, 4, 6, 7 cannons coming in. We have the spore crawlers moving in against these cannons that have yet to finish. And we've got an oversaturated mining line here. But there's just nothing it can do against us. There's no defense. Where is that queen? What's happening? What the heck? There's a hatchery moving into the Protoss's natural. What is going on here? As an Overlord's coming in. Did that queen die and I missed it? What's happening? That hatchery is going down. We see the queen supporting these spine crawlers. Is this going to get moved off? It's quite possible. Now what is happening over here? This is insane. We have the Overlord and a hatchery coming in. A few more Overlords. The Protoss doesn't see this. And this cannon rush, it has taken out the natural, but the natural has just been moved to the Protosses, and this cannon rush seems to be being taken out. Destroying a pylon there, so I assume to let the probes out, but we don't see them doing anything, so I don't know. That hatchery is coming in, and he's about to find out that it's there as that pylon's going down, but is that pylon being sent? Who's building that pylon? Okay, this guy is. Let's see what happens when we follow him. What will he do when he sees it? He sees the hatchery. He still builds the pylon. And he waits. And we have probes being sent out. And we have those cannons are being challenged there, but it's still going to take some time. Don't send the Overlords that way! Don't send them that way! Move the Overlords back. Okay, a good reaction. Bit of a slow reaction there, but it moves out. Thank God that was going to go badly. That thing is bleeding out. It needs a queen to transfuse it, but the queen doesn't have the energy for a transfuse yet. What is happening over here? We have a cannon rush coming in over here too. So many cannons. He's building his first zealot so far, I think. We see active forces. There's pretty much nothing there, more or less. Hold on. Army supplies. Control A. That's the one I'm looking for. No, that's down. Control A. We have only 4th army supply for the Protoss, and I don't even know where that army supply is. Oh, there it is. There's a zealot there. Against the 2 roaches, we'll see what happens there. As we see that, oh my goodness, I disabled sound again. I'm so bad at that. Here we go. Here comes the mothership core. They should be able to clean up those roaches nice and easily. That natural is going down. There's no way a single queen and 2 roaches can defend against all of that with nothing else. Do we have anything else coming out for the Zerg? No. They're just sort of slowly trying to take out those cannons with spine crawlers, which is a good strategy. Those overlords are lost and have no idea what to do. We have some more probes going on. We have 3 Stargates coming in from the Protoss. 4 Stargates coming in from the Protoss. What could they be building? Basically, any transition at this point is going to be tricky because their natural is completely not theirs. And I don't think that the... oh, yep, no, he can see that. Never mind. Everyone can see that. That queen is not going to die. It really should die. That mothership core could have taken that out before... Oh, never mind. It's going to bait it into the cannons. That'll do it. We have spine crawlers going on over here, taking out those probes with queen support. That queen is very close to dead. We need another queen to transfuse that, but there's no real energy for another queen. We have the mothership core moving in here to take out a few drones and a roach. Those are dead drones. There is nothing on the production tab for either player right now. We look at the resources coming in, massively still in favor of the Zerg, surprisingly. As the Zerg's just floating masses of resources it can't spend. If we look at units killed, the Zerg has killed 1. Oh no, this is going so badly. Those cannons have finally all been disabled, but there's still 2 there if the Protoss could get in and get that. But we've got another hatchery coming down finally. And 4 Void Rays are on the way. Oops, sorry, hang on. 4 Void Rays are on the way for the Protoss. And they are almost finished as they're coming out. And finally, there's an expansion coming down from the Protoss. At the same time, 3rd hatchery is being spawned in by the Zerg player. As we see, this game is sort of transitioning, I think. A lot of mining time has been lost. That all-in did actually... It worked, but it was held just well enough that it delayed everyone a lot. We go back and we look at the resource, at the workers killed. Only 2 workers were killed by that. There were 7 units killed in total, but that's not enough. That was a huge investment of resources, and we see that it massively slowed down the Zerg, but that Zerg has recovered now. We've got roaches and ravagers coming in as the Void Rays are coming in. Unfortunately, the Void Rays are the perfect answer to this. They can't fire up. The most that Ravager can do is just poke at things as it's instantly taken out. Do we see a reaction by the roaches? Yes, they are moving backwards. They know they can't deal with this. Do we see a Hydralisk or anything coming down? We do not. Yet. Wait, yes we do. Never mind, no, that's a lair. We need Hydralisks. This is the answer to this. Hydras. They outrange Void Rays. We have a macro hatch already coming down, so we have 4 hatches. We have the roaches coming in to try to attempt to backstab, but the Void Rays are in position to do their own backstab. Is this just going to turn into a base race? I think the Zerg can win this base race if it works well, but the Protoss does have what it takes to hold this off. As the Void Rays are coming coming around the back of the main, they've not been scouted. There's now 5 of them, and there is basically no anti-air. There's one spore cannon or spore crawler. I know names. As we see, these 5 Void Rays are just going to focus down this lair before it's a chance for anything. These Void Rays need to get out of there. They're going to get murdered, but not before those queens are. We've got another hatchery coming down. The roaches are still scouting around. They need to be going in and backstabbing now. This needs to hit at the exact same time. Otherwise, this base race is going to be awfully one-sided. Those 2 queens are doing what they can, but they can't do much. The workers are being evacuated out of there, and the Zerg is supply blocked as those queens are going to die. 5 Void Rays are enough to kill 2 queens. We've got more Spore Crawlers coming in, though. The Void Rays have wandered in there. Do any of them get taken out? No, they don't! And these roaches are sitting up. They're doing nothing. They're moving down now. We get to see that. We have 1-1 coming in for the Protoss. Do we have any... Sorry, for the Zerg. We have no upgrades at all for the Protoss, though. So this is a massive advantage if it hits on time. They need to have more roaches, though, to kill that cannon. Those Void Rays are just going to town in the main of the Zerg. All of the technology. There's no more spawning pool. They won't be able to morph anything in. There'll be no more roaches soon, too. As we have a 6th Void Ray coming in, I think this is going to be game as we see that the roaches are being attacked by those, well, by those pylon turrets now. So we better waiting that outside, but the Void Rays are still going to town. This base race. Oh, no, the Void Rays are being pulled back. No, hang on. What are the Void Rays doing? We'll have to see. Hang on. The Void Rays are moving around. Are they just positioning? What's happening? As we see that there is not much happening. There is very little transition as the Zerg is having to morph in all of its crucial technology, and the Protoss has found the 3rd. It's going to come in and completely kill that. All of the technology is being morphed back in a safe-ish place. We see the roaches have been annihilated by a few Void Rays, as you know, Void Rays tend to do to roaches. I think this is game. There is no way that the Zerg can hold this just moving around the map against Void Rays. He needs Hydras, he needs Spore Crawlers, and he needs a minute to get set back up again, and the Protoss is not going to give him that. We see the supply advantages for 85 to 34. There is no chance for this Zerg to come in unless the Protoss makes a giant mistake. I think this is pretty much game. We're just seeing the last of it being worked out now. As we see that going away, the Void Rays are going to town. There is a singular roach up here, and this has been completely defended now with Void Rays at the top, and there is nothing that the Zerg can even warp in yet. There is no reinforcements coming for the Zerg except for this. Wait, where is the spawning pool being morphed in? This is going to die very soon. There's not going to be a second to morph anything. There is enough for another hatchery, but the Zerg isn't getting it. I don't know what the Zerg wants. GG! And we see our Traidus is the winner. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you want to have your replays cast in a Sun League replay game, send them into sungamer101@gmail.com. If we get enough, we might set up a new email, but for the moment, that's the best place to send them, and I will cast them, cast those ones that I see. This is the first time I've seen this, and not only that, I'll go in blind every one of them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.